you can tell me a bit about what you're selling here. Tom's Pies.
Yep, we're Tom's Pies from Cliff St Mary, just outside Exeter. We're local Devon producer making pies. Tom Carl is the owner, and he wants to make pies. Devon is famous for pies, as Cornwall is for pasties, and they're lovingly handmade, pies from local ingredients. Yeah.
So what sorts of pies are you serving today?
Today we have our award-winning steak and ale. We have steak, parsnip and horseradish, a beautiful chicken leek with thyme. We have ham, hock and pea. We do a lovely vegetarian buffalo fill, which is buffalo fill cheese with beans and butternut squash, and we've got a mushroom, spinach and hazelnut and white truffle oil, and also the lamb, chorizo and chickpea.
Okay, and which one would be your favourite then?
Wow, that's a question and a half. I really like the ham, hock and pea, but the most popular is the steak and ale.
And have you had anyone here yet trying the pies, or are you still waiting for a few people?
Just a bit of interest, but I'm sure they'll come through soon, and we'll, be selling them for to eat hot now, or quite easy to take home and have later on, once you get home from the fair.
And do you travel all around Devon then?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we go to as many of the shows and the fairs as we can, and also we produce pies for a lot of businesses through Devon and Cornwall and Dorset, in fact. So we are, we're in a lot of establishments.
So yes, we're here at the Dartington Food Fair. I'm at the Manor from Devon stand here with David from Manor. Good morning. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Morning, Ben. I've got my wood-fired oven set up here, and we're going to be running some pizza making workshops throughout the day today, cooking them in the wood-fired oven. And as the day goes along as well, we might roast some vegetables for Riverford right next door to us there. We might get some fish and put that in the oven and just have some tastings of that. Get people tasting some lovely stuff coming out of the wood-fired oven and making their own pizzas.
So obviously that's something you're focusing on today. What else do you do at Manor? I'm looking at your board here, and it seems to be everything that you do, pretty much.
Yeah, we do a lot of... we're right down on the coast, so we do a lot of fish cooking. Bread making is my particular speciality. I run about 4 different bread making classes. And then we do lots of Mediterranean cooking, Asian cooking, cooking with a wood-fired oven, various things like that. So a nice variety, which keeps us interested.
And is this for anyone to come along to? I mean, you're welcoming beginners along, or do people need to have some kind of cooking experience in the past?
No experience required. The only requirement is enthusiasm and a willing pair of hands. So we're sort of we're kind of geared up for the enthusiastic amateur, really. Anything that you cook with us, you'll be able to cook at home.
And so you're doing pizza making today. You're obviously here Sunday and Monday as well. What will you be doing across the weekend?
Lots more pizza making, and just showing off everything that the wood-fired oven can do. I think that's the plan. And
just to say, the brownie is magnificent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
So we've now moved over to the Totnes Rare Breeds Farm stand. I'm here with Fran. Just tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I suppose we started as a petting farm down next to the steam railway in Totnes. So we had goats and chickens and ducks and sheep and donkeys and pigs. And then we expanded. There's a beautiful eagle owl about 2 inches from your microphone. We've got a fantastic collection of owls. We rescue hedgehogs. There's a hedgehog just behind us. Come to meet all the people at Dartington. We've got a big collection of red squirrels. What else have we got? We've now got harvest mice, so expanding into sort of British wildlife and all that sort of thing.
So is it a case of rescuing these animals and then kind of educating people on all the different animals that you have at the farm? Sometimes.
The hedgehogs are all wild, and we'll go back into the wild, so they're hedgehogs. The owls are all captive bred, so they're friendly and cuddly, and you can get really close to them. The education is the key thing, so young children can get really close to things and touch them and get really involved.
I'm glad you told me that this owl was an eagle owl, because I asked Jo a few moments ago. She knew what sort of owl it was, and she just said a big one. A big one, which, it's quite big. What's the owl called?
He's called Wizard.
And where did he come from?
He personally is from the Small Breeds Farm in Hereford, but the species is European, yes, as you say.
And you've got another owl who's perched behind you. Who's that, and where did that one come from?
That's Tommy the Tawny Owl. He was bred in the same place. Oh, actually, I say he. It's actually a girl. It was a he, and then it said twit, because females say twit and males say twoo.
Is that actually true?
So it's now Thomasina. Tommy for short.
Thomasina. And you're obviously here for the whole weekend. Is it just a case of people can come down, pet the animals, and just find out more about them?
Absolutely. Come and stroke an owl. Bet you've never done that before.
I haven't. I might do that in just a second. Actually.
Hold a guinea pig, meet a hedgehog, cuddle a lamb, and have a chat to us.
Obviously, we're here until Monday, until the festival ends. But if people want to come down and find you, whereabouts are you in Totnes?
We are easy to find, honest. We're next to the Steam railway station, which is across the River Dart from the main line. We're accessed by a footpath. So follow signs for South Devon Steam Railway. You'll find us.
So we moved from the Totnes Rare Breeds Farm up to just outside the main marquee, and we're here with the Bloomberry Juice Company. Chris, a very good afternoon.
Hi.
Just tell us a little bit about the Bloomberry Juice Company and what you do.
We started about 3 years ago, and essentially we do festivals, fresh juices, fresh smoothies, and just recently we had addition of the 2 smoothie bikes, which works really well. Yeah.
We're going to talk about those in just a second. You were saying you're based sort of in Clisshide and just outside of Exeter. Do you get around all the country with your company?
Yeah. Last week we were up in Derbyshire, and we're doing the Cambridge Folk Festival, and we do beautiful days, so we do quite a few things, a few music festivals. So yeah, we're quite busy. We've got a folk festival up in Sedbergh, up in Cumbria, in about 3 weeks. So yeah, we go anywhere it takes us, essentially.
Now, you've got in front of your stand here 2 bikes with strange contraptions on this. Just tell us exactly how this works. I guess if people want a smoothie, they have to make their own smoothie by pedalling the bike. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Both bikes, I've got a smoothie maker adapted on the back of them. This one was... The adult one came with the entire bike, but it's quite nice because you can take the smoothie bar off and use it as a bike. But yeah, they come, as a whole unit. Yeah.
I'm going to have a go in just a second. And what kind of different berries and fruits have you got to put into the machine that we can whisk up?
Oh, today we got 3 varieties we're doing. We're doing a mixed berry, which is basically strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, tayberries with apple juice. We're also doing one that's got strawberries and bananas, which is popular with the children. And then we've got a tropical one, which has got pineapple and coconut and mango in there as well. So we're just doing those 3 today.
Okay. Is it hard work or is it quite easy to do? As I say, I'm going to have a go, so I'll find out in a minute, I guess.
Well, it depends on the speed of the cyclist. Some people struggle, but somebody like you will do it dead easy. There'll be no problem at all. But no, they're fairly well designed. Actually, it doesn't take long. It takes about 30 seconds, maybe, with a bit of speed.
Okay, I'm going to have a go in just a second. We're going to put a video together so you can watch the evidence in just a mo. So after the exertions of making my own smoothie with Chris from the Bloomberry Juice Company, I've now decided it's nice probably to have a nice cup of tea. I'm here with the crew from Devonshire Tea. Gavin, a very good afternoon. Just tell us a bit about you and where you're from and what you do.
Hi, good afternoon. Yeah, as you say, my name's Gavin. Devonshire Tea is a Plymouth-based family company, and about 5 years ago we had the idea for Devonshire Tea on a trip to Australia when it occurred to us that everywhere there served Devonshire cream teas. So we thought, actually, why hasn't Devon got its own blend of the drink? So that got us thinking. It took us 3 years then of research, sourcing, blending, packaging. We launched the tea 2 years ago. It's now available in some quality outlets. The Grand Hotel in Torquay is their main tea. So if you go in the Grand and have a nice cream tea, you'll have a cup of Devonshire tea. Last week at the Devon County Show, we co-hosted an event, the Big Devonshire Cream Tea, with Langage Farm and Richard at the Grand, and we created an 8-foot scone covered in 110 kilos of cream and strawberry jam, and it was then sold off for Devon Air Ambulance.
You've just shown me a picture of that on your phone. How long did that take to do? Because it's like an absolutely mammoth task.
Well, Richard Hunt at the Grand, he basically took several days baking the portions of the actual scone. Then from start to finish, it took an hour and a half to build on an 8-foot round table, and then lay the cream on first, because Devonshire cream teas, the cream goes on first, and then the jam on top, and it was topped off as a special ingredient with kilos of Tamar Valley strawberries.
We were just saying you didn't manage to get rid of it all because it was something like about 3,000 portions you'd needed to got rid of in an hour and a half.
Yeah, basically from the actual time the cream started to be laid, we had 2.5 hours for food hygiene to actually sell off the portions. There would have been 3,000. We got through about half of it, and all of that was done for Devon Air Ambulance.
Now you're obviously here across the 3 days. If people want to find out more about you, you've got a website, haven't you?
Yeah, we're devonshiretea.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at Devonshire Tea, and we're on Facebook, which is devonshiretea.com/Facebook.
And you're saying you're getting interest from all around the world, particularly over in America, who like the idea of English Devonshire cream tea, don't they? They love it, the Americans.
Yeah, well, being a Plymouth-based company, and obviously the Mayflower Connection and 1620 and the Pilgrim Fathers, we've got a really good following in the States and Australia through really things like Twitter and Facebook, incredibly viral things that get you noticed. And so yeah, it's good for Devon. We're very keen to promote the county because I think at the end of the day we're a tourism-based county really, and we just need the tourists.
The claws first of all, okay? So all we're going to do is push it away from the mouth, or pull it away from the mouth, whichever way you're doing it, and lift it up. Just sort of work it away, okay? Up and up. So just tweak it up, away from the mouth, and go on, up. There you go, that's it, okay? And then do the other one. Away from the mouth and up. Okay, so you put the claws in the tray in front of you. Away from the mouth. Away, that's it. Okay, everybody done? Easy? Okay, now we want to take the legs and bend them backwards, and we're going to just take the end part of the leg. Can you see the end part? We've got the thigh is at the top and the leg bit is at the bottom. So we're just going to break them against themselves. Okay? So in the shell, in the tray again. If you don't get them all at once, that's fine. Do the others. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay? Easy so far? Easy. Okay. Now we're going to take the leg, the thigh bit. You see the flap just at the top? And we're going to bang down and push. Bang and push. Get your thumb right inside. Come down. Oh, very good. That's it. There we go. How we doing? Okay. Pull it apart. Everybody done? Okay. Right. Now let's just put the shell part on your tray out the way for a moment. And this is called the purse or the money box. Okay. Now, people think that there's poisonous things in the crab. That's why a lot of people don't do this. Not true, but some of these things you just don't want to eat. They won't be very tasty. Okay, so it's not going to kill you. However, the bits they talk about are these, which are the lungs. Okay, sometimes referred to as the dead men's fingers. Okay, so all we're going to do is just remove them. We can take our pick. Take our pick. Yeah. That's okay. And now you've got all these here, look. Oh. All these. Just pick it up and have a look. Pick them up, look. Catch a hold of them, look. Just see what you're talking about. Yeah. And there's feathery bit there as well. Okay? Yeah. And you see the flaps at the front. That's the mouth. So we're going to take all that away. So all we're going to do is just scrape. Just scrape away. Just keep going. There's no rush. And so all the feathery bits and those gills are all removed. And if you go right around to the front and just keep scraping,